because it's a running river. Yes. That's why the road was closed yesterday. But we're going to another part that's even worse than this. I'm four-wheel drive. I really just don't care. He can go as fast as he wants. I know where the road is. Probably should have put it in four-wheel drive, but it's all good. Now let's continue to the second rescue.
Did the rain do that?
Huh?
Did the rain do that?
The rain did that. That's called flash flooding, sweetie. And then we continue on our way. Okay, we're out here at Avenue J, trying to retrieve it. Hold on! I gotta give it a break! So he's stuck and he's stuck.
Oh, so the boat's stuck.
I gotta let it cool off! I gotta charge my battery! Just give it a sec! Were you moving at all? He shoves his head. So he's behind me, he's there, road's closed. See all the other vehicles. Alright, so we gotta leave, but we got the 5-ton out with 3 snatch blocks, 25,000 pounds, no, 12, so it's 36,000 pounds.
Perfect. Okay, we gotta get this loaded next. I'm gonna walk over
And then I gotta get you down to your doctor's appointment. Huh? It's just an eye appointment, sweet. I know. They give you bad news, right? So, yeah, we got it. There's the other car stuck. Alright, so this is going to be my office today. Alright, so as of yesterday's rescue, I put out an all-out call, steel soldiers, everybody I knew to try to assist my buddy in getting a 6x6 out. He was trying to get someone else who was stuck out, and then got the 6x6 stuck. It was actually a deuce and a half. But I'm here to talk about all the other problems I had. So last April, when I still had a job, I snapped a 1-inch Smitty-built rope. Similar incident. I was stuck, a Jeep was stuck, and then a 3/4 ton pickup truck was stopped. All right, so I tried to do a good deed, and now I'm stuck. Same problem I had. See if you can get out. No, your best luck is forward. Nope. Fleet side. He was really stuck. It took over 38,000 pounds to remove him, and he pulled back a lot of earth equivalent to the truck to get him out. But issues we had is this snapped back and bent my bumper, bent the wheels for the winch, the fairing. So we had to remove that yesterday, and I took it apart, and it's a lot of damage. Well, the day started with my windshield wipers not working. They worked, and then they just gave up. And we had rain like nobody's business yesterday. If that wasn't bad enough, we managed to get the truck out with 3 snatch blocks, and mine's a 12,000 pound winch. My winch is mounted backwards, and I rewired it so that in and out works, and I re-drummed it, but I don't have a brake. So when I release it, it automatically starts going out and releasing as soon as I do it, because the brake is on one side and not the other, which I may have to take apart the 2 sides, rotate them, and reinstall them again. In theory, it should work. I don't know. I have to figure it out. And the reason why is the motor is bigger than the gear assembly, and I think I can take them apart, rotate them, and put them back together, and then everything will work right. It's another issue. We blew something yesterday. I lost headlights, I lost the radios, I lost the dimmer switches, I lost my emergency switches, I lost the charger. Something happened yesterday and everything blew. So that's what we're going to start working on today. This is kind of a makeshift office. Since then, I've basically been terminated for reporting a whistleblower thing where I haven't gotten any help from anybody in trying to fix this issue. The state's doing an investigation. Taxes just came in now on why I haven't had Medicare or health coverage through the year because I was wrongfully terminated, of which, oh, no. You're not terminated. You just need to come back with a doctor's note saying you lied and that you have no work restrictions. Yet every time I go to the site, I end up in the emergency room with almost having heart stress enough to have a heart attack. Last thing, I think it was October 2nd, I went in to get a thumb drive. 15 minutes. And, spent the entire night in the emergency room with elevated levels of whatever the stress hormone is. I went and saw the doctor. He's like, oh, well, I don't think it's chemicals because masks work 100% and can't get in anywhere but your nose and mouth, which is false. It goes through the skin. And yeah, so that's where we are, and I'll continue it from here. Let's get some real pictures. All right, this would not necessarily be your truck, but this is an 87. So you have a fuse right here. Yeah, there we go, power probe. All right, so I got a 30 amp fuse here and a 30 amp fuse here. That's supposed to have circuit breakers in there that are resettable like this. And then on the other side of the fuse block, down here, you can see the fuse block. So this wire here and this wire here are on the fuse block. Those should be going to a fusible link, which I do have a AC, whatever you want to call it, but no fusible link. So when I was driving, I blew, it looks like the power for my headlights. Thank God the other one didn't, because if you look at the 30 amp fuse down there, that one, I blew the one above it. If I would have lost the second one, the entire engine would have shut off. Everything would have blown, and I would have been dead in the water. Counting all the circuits and everything that's in there, I don't think 30 amps is enough. But let me go through the entire system and verify that it is two 10 gauge wires. Let me find out what the fusible link is rated for. I think it's 60 amps. He does have it fused separately, which is nice, with 30 amps, but they may have to be upgraded to 40 amps. I know the wire on the bottom definitely can handle the amperage down there. That's what I'm using right now for my power probe, just so you know. I do have an auxiliary battery over here. This is something that came out of the big blue truck. And this was only, I think, 540 or 550 coil cranking amps. So this will be upgraded to a bigger one. But I got two 1000 amp underneath there. So that goes to this relay here as an isolator and a starter, so I can activate it remotely if I need to. Just start it with this one in case those are weak. And then this is the solenoid that runs the winch on the front in case there's a fire or something worse. It does happen. So, and yeah, that's a 12 valve. And if you know anybody who knows how to tune these things, please let me know. Appreciate it. So we replaced the windshield wiper motor. Saw it on YouTube. There's a bolt in the back. You replace it. It's good to go. And I fixed my electrical problems. So Short video on the updates. At least the truck's back to where it started.